Kelly's pasture for the city of Port Aransas. Today we're going to work on a nice class 4 sciatica relief. I know that I had a couple of friends ask me for some stretches and things that they can do for relief, especially one of them, Marina. This one's for you. She's prego. So I'm going to give you, hopefully I'll remember through the class, and I'll give you some good adaptations. I'm also going to show some of you how to do it if you're seated in a chair. So if you want to grab a chair or find a nice comfortable space, remember your safety is in your hands, so please respect your body and pay attention to your boundaries. Go ahead and grab a towel or a pillowcase or a strap if you have one. I did not bring mine, but I have my spare mask that I keep in my bag, so I'm going to use that so I can show y'all how to use the strap in case you can't reach your legs with your hands. So whenever you're ready, take your time, meet me on the ground or seated in your chair. We're going to start with some nice, easy breathing on our backs with our legs up in the air. So if you'd like, you can grab a pillow too to place under your head, or another pillow if you'd like to place under your knees if you want to give your legs that extra support. So take your time, grab your things. We always need water. Water is super important. And when you're ready, meet me on your mat or in your chair. So, part of what's going on when you have sciatica pain, that's this nerve that runs all the way from your spine down your legs. So, one of the things that I read was that compression in the vertebrae of the spine is what makes it worse or causes a lot of that pain. So one of the things I want to focus on first, whether you're seated in your chair or you're laying on the ground, I want you to work on stretching, lengthening through your spine, reaching from the crown of your head up, 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 opposite direction, your tailbone reaching down, down, down. Make sure you have both hips pressing into the ground, both shoulder blades pressing into the ground. You can place your hands here on your hips or palms down alongside or out to the side, whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're going to take some nice, full, deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your attention to your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Noticing your lungs expand as they fill with air, your rib cage expanding. Inhale. Allow that chest to open real wide and stretch. Exhale. And then compress. Focus on keeping your lower back pressing into the ground. We're extending through our spine, pressing down, trying to separate each of our vertebrae and our spine, creating a little space between them. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Now if it's in your practice and it's comfortable for you, we're going to bring the knees in, placing both palms, one on each knee, and we're going to do a little Apanasana breathing. So on our inhale, we're going to extend the elbows, extend the arms so that we leave space for our inhale, and then exhale. Elbows, keeping them into the body, bringing the knees closer into the body. Inhale, extend the arms. And exhale, bringing the knees in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knees coming in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knees coming in. Inhale, extend. Focus on that back, on your spine, keeping it long. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Extend your arms here. And exhale, bending the elbows. One more, deep inhale. And exhale. Pushing all the air out of the lungs. Good. Bring your feet back to the ground. Nice and easy. We're going to bring the knees to one side and the other with our breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're just finding a little movement in our spine. Inhale. And exhale. Stretching those hips out a little. Inhale and exhale. Good. Stay here. We're going to extend the right leg up into the air. Grab your strap or towel if you have one. Using my mask. So you're going to put it, the middle of it, across the arch of your foot here. And then you're going to hold on either side to extend that leg. So you don't have to extend it all the way straight. Whatever is good for your body is where I want you to be. So we're going to take some nice, easy breaths here. Find your place. Find what feels good for you. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now on our inhale, extending the leg. Exhale, bending. Bringing that knee towards the body. Nice and easy. Inhale, extend. And exhale, bend. Focus on keeping both shoulder blades in the ground, both hips pressing into the ground. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Good. One more, as long as that feels good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Good. From here, we're going to open up the hip. If you can, reach and grab that big toe with your pointer and your index finger. You're going to let that knee fall out to the side and let those hips just open, or at least that right one. I have my right foot in my hand. So my right hip is opening up to the side. Find a nice, comfortable place. Make sure that you're keeping this opposite leg, your left knee, if you're holding your right foot, in place, pressing down with that left hip into the ground to maintain our foundation. Inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. toe, extending that leg if that feels nice, bringing it back up. We're going to point and flex the foot. So you're extending the ankle and retracting, bringing those toes back towards you. Point and flex, and then go ahead and do some circles. Nice, easy circles, and reverse. Good. Bring that leg down nice and easy. Go ahead, take a minute here. Find your placement again. Make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders. Reaching out with the crown of the head, up. Trying to create space between those vertebrae and the spine. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Now extending the left leg or opposite leg, whichever one you had. Find a nice, comfortable place. Bend that knee if you need to. You can hold that leg or you can just let it be where it is. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Remember, focusing on the spine, elongated spine. Inhale. And exhale. All right, from here, grab your strap if you need to or your pillowcase. Remember, in the arch of the foot, holding either end. We're going to inhale, extending the leg. On the exhale, we're bringing the knee down towards the body. Here we go. Inhale, extending that leg. If you're seated, exhale, bend. You're going to take your knee here as long as that's comfortable for you. And from here, you can inhale, extend as far as you can go. If you can grab that foot, that's great. Try to keep those shoulders down and that spine up. If you can't grab it, that's fine. If you're using your strap or a towel, that's fabulous. Exhale, bend. Bring the knee towards the body. One more. Deep inhale, extending that leg. And exhale, bending. Good, let's take one more. Good, inhale, extending that leg. And exhale, bending. Good. Inhale, extending that leg again. Taking with your pointer finger and your index finger, if that's in your practice, grabbing that big toe, letting that knee come to the side. So this is what you look like here. The knee out to the side. But again, we're focusing on keeping this hip down and our leg supported here as we let that hip on the left side fall open. Deep inhale. And exhale. If you're seated, you can just cross one leg over the other. Ankle to knee. And just let that hip relax open. One more. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Releasing that toe. Finding a nice stretch. And then taking your leg back to the center. Extended still. We're going to point and flex. We're going to work out that ankle real quick. Point and flex. Extending the ankle. And bringing the toes back towards the body. You can even find some rotation in your hip if you'd like while we're working our ankles out. And circles. Nice, full, slow circles. feel like the birds always show up to watch me because there's always so many of them once I've been going. All right, bringing that leg back down. Nice and easy. Take that minute to find your alignment again. Make sure your hips, and if you're seated, same. Hips over the shoulders, shoulder blades coming together in the back, down and back, extending through the crown of the head, lengthening that spine. That's our main focus today, is lengthening through that spine. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to extend the right leg again. This time bringing the right ankle to the left knee. So same thing, if you're seated, bringing your right ankle to your left knee. Just like this. Nice and easy. Find a comfortable position. Make sure your left foot is planted firmly into the ground. Both seat bones pressing into your chair or hips pressing into the ground. Deep inhale. And exhale. Now, if this is your position and your stretch, that's fabulous. Enjoy that. If you'd like, you can lift that left leg, interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh. Inhale here. And exhale. And if you're seated, we're going to come forward. So you can hold on to your chair or place your hands on your thighs. And we're going to come forward nice and easy. Try to keep that extension through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head, shoulders down and back. Inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. All right, now if it's in your practice, we're going to extend that left leg, intensifying this hip stretch here. All right, and so that means your hips might come up, the bone might lift up off the ground, but as long as we're keeping and pressing that lower back into the ground, pressing this right leg out, the knee, down and out. Find your stretch, shoulders down and back. Deep inhale. And if you're seated, just extending that left leg out in front of you. Exhale. Pull it a little closer or leaning over a little further. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more as long as it's in your practice. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Holding here for a breath, if that feels good. Otherwise, releasing. Either coming back to seated in your chair, bringing your left foot down to the earth here. Very nice. Extending that right leg up and bringing it down. Right foot back to the mat. Take a minute, find your alignment. Make sure you're extending through that spine, pressing the spine at all points into your mat. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Now extending the left leg, bringing that left ankle to the right knee. And breathing here, deep inhale and exhale. So if this is your stretch, find it, maintain it, get the most out of it. If you can and you'd like to, you can interlace those fingers behind the right thigh, extending that right leg. Inhale here. And exhale. Pressing that left knee out, bringing that right thigh in towards your body. Deep inhale. If you're seated here. extending the leg out or over like this. Hands on the thighs. You can place the hands here, but don't put pressure on your knee. Inhale. And exhale. Nice and easy, nice and comfortable stretch. One more, deep inhale. And exhale. Good. If you can and you want to, we're going to hold for one more breath. Find your deep stretch, as long as it feels good. If not, just let it go. Release. Come to a comfortable position and breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Good. All right. We're going to stretch out the spine just a little bit. Let those hips relax. So bring our feet up close to the body. We're going to move our bum to the left and let our knees fall to the right. From here, bring the focus to your torso. We're twisting the spine, nice and easy, as long as that's comfortable. Extending the arms out to the side, pressing the palms, the shoulder blades, the full arms into the ground. Deep inhale. And exhale. If you'd like to, and you feel like it's in your practice today, you can extend that top leg. It's my left leg. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath here. Exhale. Good. Nice and easy. Help those legs back up. Find your center. Hips in line with the shoulders. Bringing the feet close to the bum. Moving it now to the right side of your mat, letting the knees fall to the left. And then bring the focus to your upper body. Finding your shoulder blades in a comfortable place. Pressing into the ground. Your full arms, your palms pressing into the ground. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then if you'd like, we're going to extend that right leg or that top leg out to the side. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring that leg back in, helping those legs up. Finding your alignment. All right. I apologize, that's not really something you can do in your chair. Neither is this. We're going to cross the right leg over the left. And we're going to bring the knees in. Again, as long as this is in your practice. This one's a little difficult for me. It's basically like the eagle pose legs. So you have the right knee over the left. Just like this. And then we're going to grab the ankles here. And find the stretch. Deep, deep stretch in your hip here. If you want, if you're seated, you can cross one leg over the other and find a good hip stretch there if you relax over. Try to keep your shoulders in line, and again, extending through that spine. Deep inhale. And exhale. inhale. If you can't grab your ankles, that's fine too. Just having these legs crossed here is extending this muscle here, finding that stretch in your hip. Because if you're pregnant, you can't bring those knees to the chest, depending on how big your belly is. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Relaxing, releasing the legs. If you were holding them, again, nice and easy breath. Moving those knees around with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. We're going to switch. So this time I'm going to have my left leg on top. Crossing over. Knee on top of my other knee. Bringing those knees up. Finding my stretch here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath here, as long as that's comfortable. Very nice. Releasing, nice and easy. Bring your feet back to the mat. Find your alignment. Hips in line with the shoulders, in line with the feet. Find some nice, easy movement with the breath. All right, rolling on to one side or the other. Nice and easy. All right. Take your time. We're coming to a seated position. So if you're in your chair, I'd like you to extend your legs out forward as much as is comfortable for you. Find your good alignment. Find that extended spine, reaching through the crown of your head, shoulders down and back, both seat bones pressing into the ground or your chair. From here, reaching up on our inhale. And exhale, relaxing over, nice and easy. If you're seated, you can bring your hands, or sitting on the ground, bringing your hands to your shins, that's fabulous. If you cannot, press them into those thighs, shoulders down and back, pressing that chest forward. Inhale here. And exhale, relax. Inhale, shoulders down and back. Extending through that spine. Exhale, relax. One more. Deep inhale. Extending through that spine. And exhale, relax. We're going to take a couple breaths here. So find a nice, comfortable position. Bend those knees if you need to. Finding length in our spine, space between our vertebrae. Breathing nice, deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. One more full deep breath. breath as long as you have it in your practice. And when you're ready, walking your hands, coming back to a nice, tall, seated position. From here, we're going to bend our right leg into the body, bringing that foot here to the knee or wherever's comfortable. If you can bring it in closer, that's fabulous. If you're not so far, that's fine. Wherever your body is, find your hips in line with each other. Both seat bones pressing into the ground, shoulders on top of the hips, pressing down and back with those shoulders and shoulder blades, opening that chest, lengthening through the spine. Deep inhale. If you're on your chair, just bring your legs back so your feet are planted in and bring one knee up. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. If you can, scoot back in your chair. You can place your foot on the front of it. That's great too. Wherever you are, find your stretch and breathe. Fingers interlaced, holding on to that knee. One more deep, full breath here. And exhale. Good. So you can either stay here or extend that leg back out, whatever's good for you. But if you have a twist in your practice, I'm bringing my left arm, elbow to my knee, across the body here. If you can't get it all the way, that's fine. Just hold the knee with the hand reaching back with the right fingertips back to the middle behind us. We're going to find a nice axial twist here. So try to keep those shoulders in line with each other. Twisting this way. Inhale, sitting up tall, tall, tall. And exhale, twisting. Inhale, extending the spine, creating space through the vertebrae. Exhale, twist. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, twist. And again, keep breathing. Go ahead and ease out of that. If you're seated and you can't get that foot up, that's fine. Just from here, you can cross your legs if you'd like and find a twist, grabbing the back of your chair, or just seated here, sitting nice and tall, reaching through the crown of the head. Find your left hand on your right thigh and find a twist there. You can use your chair for support to help you twist. Deep inhale. And exhale. Extending those legs forward if you're seated on the ground with me. We're going to take the left leg now. Bending that left knee, bringing the foot in. Again, find a place. Find whatever is comfortable for your body. Wherever you have your foot, you can interlace those fingers. Place them on the knee, shoulders down and back. Seat bones pressing into the ground, reaching towards the sky with the crown of the head. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Good. Again, stay here if that's where you are. Otherwise, we're going to do a twist. So I'm bringing my right arm around my left leg, fingertips reaching behind the back with the left arm, sitting nice and tall. Inhale here. And exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Very nice. When you're ready, coming out of it, still breathing. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, so if you're down with me, here, let's go ahead and go back to our backs real quick because I forgot something. So real quick, nice and easy, bring your butt forward, coming down onto your elbows, your forearms, and then laying back. Bringing the feet closer to the body. We're going to press our pelvis up, lifting the hips. Here we go. Inhale here. Make sure your hips are in line with your shoulders, blades pressing into the ground. Exhale, lift. Squeezing those glutes. Again, squeeze those inner thighs. Keep those knees together. Don't let the legs splay out. Inhale here. Exhale, push a little higher if you can. Inhale, coming down. And exhale, pushing back up as long as you're ready, as long as your body feels good. Inhale here. Exhale, push, push, push. Squeeze those glutes, wrapping and hugging. Inhale, coming down. We're going to do one more. One more as long as it's in your practice and you feel good. Here we go. Inhale here. Lengthen through the spine, shoulders down and back. Exhale, lift. Squeezing those glutes nice and tight. Inhale here. And exhale, squeeze those inner thighs, those glutes. And coming down. Good. Find a little movement. And when you're ready, we're going to roll onto our bellies. So coming onto one side or the other. And then all the way over. So I'm not sure how to do this one in the chair, but real quick, we're just going to come into a Cobra. You can just relax here and breathe. For just a moment, I'm going to show my chair people, if I have anyone, just in case I have anyone. If you have a chair at home and you can't do your downward facing dog or forward fold, getting your hands to the ground, you can hold on to your chair. Or if you have a very sturdy chair, pressing your full palms into the chair, walking back with your legs. Find your feet hips width apart. You can find your forward fold here. Pressing the chest and the shoulders, the navel down towards the ground. Or again, holding it, yeah, like you're down dog in your chair. Or forward fold in your chair. All right, so on our tummies, bring your hands to the chest. Here, elbows in, don't let them splay out. We're going to push up into our Cobra. We're going to do a little Cobra breathing. So nice and easy. Inhale, reaching up, just a baby Cobra. Reaching long through the spine, shoulders down and back. Exhale, coming down. And inhale, coming up. Maybe a little further if it's in your practice and it feels good. Shoulders down and back, coming together. Exhale, coming down. One more. And if it's in your practice and you want to take an up dog, upward facing dog, that's fabulous. Do whatever feels good to you. Here we go. Inhale. I'm coming up to my Cobra. extending my arms all the way this time, pressing my hips forward, my shoulders down and back, reaching long through my spine. Exhale, coming down. Good. Go ahead and push back. We're going to come into our downward facing dog now, as long as that's in your practice. If you like and it feels good, you can go ahead and come back to a child's pose for a little stretch, little vinyasa. Find your movement, whatever feels good for your body. A little cat-cow is always fabulous for the spine and for stress. But when you're ready, we're tucking those toes, pressing our body weight into our hands, extending those fingertips, extending our toes. When you come into your downward facing dog, if you need to lift those heels or bend those knees, that's fine. Remember, the focus is to point that tailbone up and out. Tailbone should be reaching in a diagonal opposite the crown of your head. Breathing here. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. As long as you're here and this feels good for you, focus on that back. We want to be pressing the chest, the sternum, the navel forward, but then at the same time activating those abdominal muscles. That's going to draw the rib cage into the body. As long as it's in your practice. One more full breath here. Good. From here, bringing our right leg forward. We're going to come into a lunge. So high lunge, low lunge, it makes no difference. Find whatever feels good for your body. So if you're going to take the low lunge, you can take a lizard lunge. You can bring that knee down, extend that foot, the ankle back. Make sure your knee is over your heel here. Try to find your placement here where your shoulders down and back. And I'm going to turn this way so I can show you. Hopefully your hips and your knees are in line here. If this is too hard and you can't get your hands on either side of your leg, you can bring them both to the inside. That's fine. Find your stretch. Just make sure if you're here, you're not letting that leg go out here. Squeeze that right knee into the shoulder. All right, if you're in a high lunge and it's in your practice, if you'd like to take a crescent, feel free. Find whatever's in your practice. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more full breath. Very nice. Coming out nice and easy. Go ahead and bring that knee down. If it's not there already, bring the weight of your body into your palms and the front. And bring that right leg back. Again, find a child's pose if that feels good. If not, just a little tabletop cat-cow or some puppy. Try to keep your hips over your knees. Make sure you're breathing. We're going to take the left leg now. So if you'd like, I'm going to push into my downward facing dog. Bringing my left foot forward this time. Right leg back. Again, find your pose. Whether you're in a lizard lunge or low lunge, your hands on either side of the foot or both on the inside of the foot. Try to keep that knee over the heel, those hips in line, shoulders down and back, extending through the spine. Remember, that's the main focus today, creating space between each vertebrae. Breathing here once you find your pose. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. One more full breath. And coming out of it, nice and easy. Again, find your stretch. Whatever feels good for your body. Awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and find a nice, comfortable position. Either laying on your back in a nice shavasana, in a comfortable seated position. If you're in your chair, or seated on the ground. So from what I was reading about the sciatica, the nerve pain is from your vertebrae. I believe pinching it, compressing together, that causes that, and I can't even imagine. But so the stretching, some of the stretches I showed you here today, some of the poses, some other good ones are some extended extended side angle, or your triangle, your extended triangle, your revolved triangle, your revolved side angle, some noose pose, eagle pose, a lot of these things. So basically what they're doing is we're stretching the legs, we're stretching the hamstrings, the calves, all through our hips. The hips are a big part of that, but also the spine. Remember, create that space in between each vertebrae. Here we go. Shoulders down and back, long spine, deep inhale. And exhale. Again, deep inhale. Letting the chest open and those lungs fill with air. And exhale. Sitting nice and tall, or reaching through your full body from your toes to the crown of your head if you're laying down. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart center. I hope you enjoyed the class today. I hope that if any of you are having sciatica pain out there, this can help provide you with a little bit of relief. Thank yourself for being here today. I thank you for letting me lead you. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.